Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. And today we're really just kind of getting into a freehand discussion, or you can even say a follow-up video to like EDC carry in regards to multi-tools. So it's not specifying any particular multi-tool or brand, even though these are just two that I have up here right now because this is the one that I carry with me every day, and this one I just recently got. And I'm just doing this video just to kind of really kind of just discuss with you guys just some thoughts I have when it comes to multi-tools, and for the people who are trying to get into them in general, especially if you're coming from a point similar to me where you enjoy the use of a tool, but you're not a heavy tool person. I feel like in selecting the right tool for you, if you want to dive into that space, to have something on you, and I think it is good to have a tool on you at all times. I only recently purchased this one, but I have always at home handy my Leatherman Wingman. I have in my duffel bag, I always have with me the original Gerber suspension multi-tool, and then I always have in my jacket pocket now this one, which is the Gerber armbar slim drive, or is it drive slim? I always get it backwards, but so don't mind if I say it the wrong way, but slim drive. And so this one I always keep on in my jacket pocket. I don't always keep a tool. I never keep a tool in my actual pants pocket because I don't like the way it feels. But most of the time I have my jacket with me. If I leave the car, I'll just take my jacket with me in my hand a lot of times, places. So it's usually with me. But and then this one, like I said, I just purchased, so I haven't really, as of yet, really brought it anywhere, really used it anywhere or anything like that. But what I wanted to really just kind of get into and dive into is just a person selecting and finding the right tool for them if you want to get into that space. Essentially, this works for me because it's very small and it has the screwdriver with the reversible bit, which I think is extremely handy. You have the knife, which everyone needs to have a knife when you're dealing with a multi-tool, obviously, at least. And then it's got the bottle cap opener, which is a more domesticated tool, but it makes sense for people like me or people who are not always doing tool type stuff, working on things or just whatever. But if you're trying to come to the space, try to find a tool that works for you. Base it off of size. Base it off of the tools that you need, obviously. Base it off of price as well, because you have some tools like the Leatherman Wave Plus, which is probably the most popular tool of all the tools, and that goes for like about $120 or whatever it might be during the time you're watching this video. I know right now it's somewhere around $120. And then you have tools like this, the Fleesa 16-in-1 multi-tool, which is a clone of the Wave, and it costs $30 or a little under $30 because they all usually offer a coupon. And so my point to that is that you might find that spending $120 may not suit you. Maybe you're a major tool guy and you want the branding of Leatherman, which is probably one of, if not the most popular brand for multi-tools. And you might say, I want that Leatherman branding. In that case, maybe you want something that's like the Wave Plus, but not to spend that money. So maybe you can go with a Sidekick, you can go with a Wingman, if it has the tools you need. Or you could grab something from Gerber, has multiple versions of their suspension, and if that works for you as well, because it's a little more cheaper, a little more affordable, I should say. I don't want to use the word cheaper, a little more affordable, even though their prices have gone up a little bit as well. But just try your best to try to find, do research. I only reviewed a handful of tools on my channel, but do research, try to find, tools that suit you and fit you if you want to come into this space and you just feel like I need to have a tool on me. And I definitely think that everyone should be in this space in regards to not necessarily a tool guy and I'm carrying a bunch of tools on me, I'm carrying a bunch of multi-tools. I have a huge collection of multi-tools. I don't think you need to be that guy, but I do think everyone needs to carry or should carry some kind of tool on them, at least in their car every day, just because Maybe you don't want to carry it on your person all the time. I understand that, but at least put it in your car, and just have it somewhere, because you never know when you're going to need, whether it's a screwdriver. You almost always need a knife. We all always need a knife for something nowadays, I feel, whether it's you're opening up a box, maybe you use it to open up a letter. Most people just rip their letters open anyway, whatever the case is, but you get the idea that it's used very often. And having some kind of tool handy that you usually need to have on hand. I know sometimes people who, even dealing with your car, which is why sometimes leaving it in your car is a good thing, where you might want to have a pair of pliers. Maybe there are things that you gotta reach under the hood, things that you have to do. It's just always good to have a tool on you. So I just wanted to make this video just to kind of really just reiterate that concept to you guys, and say that if you're looking to get into that space, try to choose the right tool for you. There's many different options out there. There's less known brands and there's a lot of major brands, and just try to find the tool that works for you if you are trying to come into that space, or you're just trying to have a tool on you, even if you're not trying to come into that space. But that's about it, and I will catch you guys in the next video.